Right. That's what I was trying to. Right. Hold on, Darryl. We're live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live now.
So let me get live on Facebook.
Let me do
Yeah, we're on YouTube
on
also.
Instagram live.
And on Instagram. All right. Let me bring this.
See, I need how do you do that part?
Okay, let me do. Yes. Mm-hmm. Which link you want? The Facebook one? Let me see Facebook. Let me do a let me add you. Okay.
Okay, so when you do, show me how do you do that? So first you type in the
Here's the go live button. Check. Okay. All right, I added you on there. Hello, Facebook. Okay, now which one you trying to do, Stacey?
Okay, so you do that and then
you trying to go live?
Yeah, and then
okay, go to hit the red camera right there. Okay. Go live. You got that one only me. You need to change those settings to public.
Okay.
Which one? The Hey, Farrah. There you go. Hello, Goddess. Thank you for tuning in.
All right.
Thank you for the hearts.
Hi, Facebook. It's Goddess Lounge 2020 in the house tonight. We are speaking live with Darryl Mooney, funny man Darryl Mooney. He is an entrepreneur, public speaker, just all around everything. He's a
king.
Yes, definitely a king. We were kikiing up with him. You know, we're family. We've known each other for a long time, the goddesses.
Yes.
And Darryl Mooney.
He is son of the legendary Paul Mooney.
Yes.
So you know he comes from good stock.
And hilarious. Comedic genius.
Yes. We'd like to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Yes. We are going to be talking about sexual alchemy in the bedroom and the boardroom and how you can use that energy. Okay, with a INN ERGY, okay, to manifest anything you want, prosperity, abundance, all types of stuff you can manifest with this energy.
Yep. So we're talking with Darryl live on video chat. So you guys will be able to hear him as we ask questions, interview him, and he has a wealth of knowledge to share with us tonight. Yes. And we're so lucky to have him, and we're just so happy he's with us.
Welcome, Darryl.
Wonderful, beautiful queens. Oh, lovely ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Oh, stop it. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Look at all that femininity, dog.
Woo, flowing.
Got me shivering on me.
They got it like this there on the crowd.
Look at that. No, they're all the way.
They like this.
You stretching, huh?
Trying to raise up to the heaven.
Oh, man. Oh, my God. I got the nerve.
Yeah,
the nerve of us.
Nerve, right.
That's almost too much for Facebook.
It's funny, Darryl, because I think because of all this lusciousness, we get away with a lot of stuff. Guys just be like, huh, y'all better be glad y'all cute up there talking that trash. You know?
That's what they say.
Oh.
Well, I'm so honored to be here with you ladies in the presence. I feel like I'm in a divine energy. I feel like I'm in an energy that is healing. And I know there's going to be some things that flow today that some people are going to be touched very deeply. And I guarantee we can uplift some lives in this short time that we're going to be together.
Yes, that's exactly what we want to do.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we.
So let's roll with it. Let's see where we want to go with it. I mean, I like the silence and the stillness. I like that. We should all just take a
breath. Yeah,
we're there.
With us, viewers.
Let us know you all can hear us. Dwayne said it was an echo. You have an echo. Okay. He said it's clear now. Okay. All right, we're good. That deep breath must have helped. All right.
Get the energies balanced.
Okay. Mm. Okay.
You know, I used to teach because I learned to read and talk. I learned to teach.
I know. I don't know why it keeps going.
Hold up.
Yeah, and the screen freezes. Hold on. Dwayne said, yeah, we can see you, but it'll freeze. Dwayne said, hold on. We missing all this. He will have to start over. You want to think? What do you think? Instagram?
Yeah, we could try Instagram.
Let's try to bring you on through Instagram, Darryl. Oh, is it still on? Darryl, can you hear us? He's frozen. Oh, hold on. There he goes. Try to come to your phone and which page?
Oh, Goddess Lounge.
Go to Goddess Lounge 2020 on Instagram, and let's try to bring you on there live.
Yeah, request to join.
Request to join. Take a sip. Got my nerves.
I know, right? Can you hear us? Oh, he went off.
All right, you guys, be patient with us. 1 second. Hello, goddesses. We are having some technical difficulties. Thank you, Dwayne, for letting us know that it was going in and out. We're going to try to bring on Darryl Mooney on Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
This is the podcast live.
Yep, this is what happens when you live.
Is live. Are you live?
Yeah,
you live?
Live. So now we gotta wait. Love this. Yeah, just gotta wait for him to come on.
Is that gonna stay up right there?
Well, I'm just doing this so when we can see him when he come on, then I'll.
So what is?
So it'll do like see what Sharon did when she sent a request, and then we will click view, and I think you'll bring someone.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday evening.
Oh man, we have so much good information to give you guys through Darryl. Darryl is just awesome. Darryl and Dwayne are wonderful.
They are
such a wealth of knowledge.
They are the kings. Hey Kim. Hey Clint. How are you? Yarrow music, y'all. Yarrow music. That's my Sandbox pal. I have to make a post so you all can download some of his music.
Mooney Darryl,
he's a wonderful musician. Okay, give us 1 second, guys.
No. Hold on. What did it say?
Okay.
Turn off request to go live. What?
You don't want to do that.
Okay, I was just trying to send a comment to him. Hey Darryl, what you have to do is you have to do a request to be in our live. I don't know how you do that. Sharon, how do you do a request to be in the live? I see you have requested.
Tonight we are talking about sexual alchemy in the bedroom and in the boardroom. Kim?
Oh, there you go. I see.
Go live with. Okay, there you go. Yeah, hit that. There. Let's see. Waiting for. Okay. Waiting for you, Darryl.
Right.
There we go.
Tell Winter I say hi.
All right, just turn your camera around. There you go.
All right, you want to keep it there?
There we go.
Okay. So they can see both of us. So just do it.
Okay. Oh, you're fine, girl.
Go.
All right. Good. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look, camera keep flipping around. Y'all let us know that y'all can. Let us know if you all can hear.
Yeah,
Darryl.
And what y'all really should do is some of y'all go on over to Instagram Live so y'all can see Darryl.
I gotta hold my finger on it.
Oh wow. Okay, well hold it tight.
That's great.
That is crazy. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you sound really clear now. You sound really
That's clear.
good.
I hear you guys a lot.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Good. All right. So let's start for who is that Reverend nigga daddy say I smell feet? He must be talking about you, Darryl.
Good. They smell good too. I got passion oil on them.
Oh, there you go.
Now.
There you go.
Well, don't come for Darryl now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Passion oil on them.
There you go.
Glad y'all didn't see them naked women on the floor.
Oh
I know,
Lord,
right?
I know. I'm glad we ain't see that. Oh my God. Somebody want to see you. They say you have to go to Goddess Lounge 2020 on Instagram in order to see Darryl. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. They want to see what the second king look like. Okay.
Looking good.
Okay.
Looking really. He's looking
tasty. Looking like
I love this video. I love the video.
He looking like a snack over here, ladies.
Yeah. Looking
Understand.
Looking like a zaddy.
He's zaddy.
You know, zaddies is the hottest thing happening in America.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
That's why I said it.
Absolutely. Y'all from?
Uh-oh.
So they let them know. Okay, there we go. So they let them know what. See, the zaddies know what they're doing. See,
yes, they do.
All these young boys. Yeah. All these young boys think they know what they're doing, but zaddies been around the block a few times.
They have no idea.
You know. See the young boys. See, like the young bull said to the old bull. Said, I want to let's run down to all them cows down there that they wanted to get. And the young bull said, let's go down there and run down there and get us a bull, get us some cow pussy. And the old bull said, no, let's take our time and get them all.
Okay. Right.
Take your time. Just take your time.
Get it all. That's okay, because you about to school these young ones tonight. They need to know.
Yes. Slow down and take your time.
That's right.
Yeah.
A zaddy. You know, zaddy is like a y'all tell them what a zaddy is.
Kim said, what's a zaddy?
A zaddy is like a snack. It's like an older guy, like a sugar daddy.
Mm-hmm.
But they call it zaddy.
But he still keep himself up. He in shape. You know, he still look good.
Mm-hmm. One that you're attracted to.
Zaddy. Daddy is a sugar daddy, but like Dwayne said, we don't want to be sugar daddies. We want to be some maple syrup daddies.
I know. Maple syrup daddy. Right. Oh, good. Dwayne said can hear him good now. All right. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. Mm-hmm. We got Zaddy over here.
Yeah.
Good dad.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Darryl was frozen a little bit. Oh, come on through.
Come on, Instagram. Don't do us like that.
The energy is
strong over here tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna talk some grown stuff, y'all. Who we got? Got Hermosa, Reverend Nigga. We got. Oh, there you go. That's the Reverend Nigga a few times. Who else is on there? Who else we got on here?
Somebody else. 97 McNally, baby. You know, Sharon was on there.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of ladies on Facebook also.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, we have something special for the ladies. Something special.
Yeah. We got something special for you ladies.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But so we have to start all over. Is that what we're doing?
Yes. Let's start all over.
We gotta start off.
Okay. Now, I was telling the ladies that my brother and I, my twin, who my brother is, for those of you who don't know, he is the polyamorous, multiple lover specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And everything he is saying, he is doing.
Mm-hmm.
He is living the word that he is speaking. Because you have a lot of people out there who are playing, but he is doing it for real. And I watch him handle his women like a master. And he allowed, for those of you who think polyamory is polygamy, it is not. It is, the man is allowed to have multiple loves, and the woman is allowed to have multiple loves. So equal exchange, equal no robbery. So that means if one is out, the other one doesn't have to be home by themselves tripping. They can be out doing their thing too. And we have found that it is old, and in certain traditions in Africa or Nigretia, there are tribes who practice that, and I've got it documented. And so it is not anything new. It's been done in Aboriginal tribes around the world. And it seems to be working for a lot of people because cheating is some punk stuff. Cheating and lying and creeping is what's destroying relationships because a person thinks one thing and something else is being done. And when they find out that their rule was broken, they get hurt. They get upset. Some get violent. Some people even get killed. And it's destroying relationships. So, however, when you are honest and upfront, the other person can make a decision if that's something they want to participate in.
True.
So
absolutely.
That creates freedom and that creates choice. And I just want to give a plug out to Dwayne and his book, The Sacred Man, is way ahead of its time. And it has a powerful information that can educate you, enlighten you, and give you skills and tools so you can practice and do it in real time from a man who's doing it for real. And he trains me and educates me every single day. And it also works for people who are in a marriage, because I am in a marriage, and we're able to negotiate and talk about it, and then able to have our freedom and able to do what we need to do and make it happen and enjoy our lives and continue to have a successful marriage. So I'm Daddy and I'm Zach.
Yes. All right, that was an earful. I hope you all heard that, because like Darryl said, people are dying because of cheating. It's ridiculous. I mean, you see what goes on Snap? That show. I mean, it's ridiculous. All the lying and cheating and backsliding is ridiculous. It doesn't have to be that way.
It doesn't.
Doesn't
have to be like that. Just let me know up front. We can make it. We can just work it out.
We can make a decision. We can make a decision. Talk about it. You know, like grown folks.
Right. Because we're adults.
Yeah, we are adults. And see, and the whole problem is everything is cool until the sex gets involved.
Right. That's the part. Everybody's so scared that their partner is going to be sleeping with somebody else. Like the vagina or penis isn't an organ like a heart or kidney. It's an organ like everything else.
Yeah. Right. Ooh, Hope graduated.
She did.
You know, I'm getting my stuff. I'm getting my mojo back. Okay.
Sound like she's single.
I know. Very okay.
Just the organ.
Okay, it's just an organ. Okay.
And people get tripped out about like somebody's gonna like somebody more and somebody gonna be better than me and somebody and this and that. It's like you don't have to be jealous of nobody. You are you. Nobody is going to do what you do, especially if you're growing and you're learning and you're growing and you're learning and you're improving. Constant and never ending improvement. You are becoming better and better yourself. And when you give a woman the freedom to be who she is, she will always come back to you because you are unique.
Right.
There are no people like. There are 6 billion people on the planet.
Right.
And we all have different thumbprints.
Thank you.
Think about that. We all have a different so we are all unique within ourselves. Nobody can duplicate you. I mean, I have a twin brother and we are not the same.
See? Right.
So there are no two people totally alike. There's stuff that you got going on that others don't have going on. And then when it comes to the sexuality, people think, okay, because I've shared emotion with you, I've shared my energy with you in that way, all of a sudden I'm going to leave you, I don't love you. No, it just expands the love. There's something called compersion, meaning that instead of down downing somebody or being negative about another person, you're positive about it. Yeah, go out and enjoy yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how's she doing? How he doing? I mean, you ain't got to know every detail. I don't want to know every detail.
Right.
I'm talking about the basic,
There's the
You ain't
basic.
got to tell me all the freak shit you did.
Yeah, I don't even know that.
Don't need to hear all that.
But, just say, okay, cool. Did you have a good time? Yeah, okay, cool.
Right, cool. And that's it. That's all you need to know.
No. So there's but that's a whole nother conversation. Dwayne can he educated that about your few shows ago with you guys.
Yeah, he did.
But we want to get into what I'm talking about can be for monogamous, polyamorous, polygamous, whatever kind of relationship you are in, that you can cultivate your sexual prowess and your sexual healing nature so you can use it to empower and enlighten and expand yourself rather than using sex to destroy, to contract, and to basically delete yourself out of existence. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about the difference between orgasms for a man and ejaculation. Mm-hmm. People think it's the same thing because they'll say, like, men will say, okay, I had what is it called, Stacy? What is it called? It's coming, orgasm. What's the other one? I had what is it? I had a
ejaculate.
Not ejaculation. Nut. I came, orgasm, a nut. There's another word that people use, but there's a difference. The ejaculation, when a man ejaculates, that's the seed, that's the liquid coming out of your penis, mm-hmm. right? Your lingam, your vajra, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And the orgasm that the feeling that you have when you're ejaculating and the ooh-ahs and all of that, you can have the oohs and ahs without the ejaculation. And that's the orgasm. So as ejaculation. So you have what they call ejaculation, and you're having the orgasm without the ejaculation. So where is the ejaculation going?
Right.
That's the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it going? So you can do in great concentration and stop just eating, but he's not circulating the energy or ejaculation, and the energy is staying down in his testicles.
Okay.
And when the energy stays down there, then you have pain in that area. And that's what the old school they used to call, I don't know if you ever heard of it, when a man would have blue balls.
Blue balls, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blue balls. That was the pain of not ejaculating, but at the same time, the ejaculate was still stuck in the testicles. So you have to learn how to move the energy back inside the body where it nourishes the body and becomes a powerful elixir that can rejuvenate and that can be used for energy, enlightenment, health, empowerment, creativity, etc., etc., etc. It's another source of energy that's greater than any vitamin or mineral that you can take. It is the ultimate vitamin, your own sexual energy. Does that make sense, ladies?
Yes, yeah, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And we all know that women are multi-orgasmic, and like, I think that was Hope, you said a nut, right?
I actually said skeet, but
I said nut. I said nut.
You said skeet.
I know.
Skeet. In the old days, we used to call it a nut.
Okay.
Right? get a nut. Okay, now, because you crack a nut, something done pop.
Right.
Right? Now,
It
I'm
pops.
gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take it back to ancient days now, right? Take you back to Kemet.
Okay.
Kemet, remember, have you ever seen the picture of the goddess and the god Geb? He is on the ground with his phallic sticking up in the air, and then the goddess is hovering over him.
Yeah.
What's the name of that goddess? Newt.
Newt.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, Newt like
so we
that.
don't want to get a nut. We want to get a newt.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for that correction. We appreciate that.
Clarification,
Right?
you all.
So when we get a newt instead of a nut, we're having the orgasm without the ejaculation.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going from nut to newt.
Okay, from that
because
to newt.
Remember, the sky goddess is now traditionally. Now dig this. Now dig this science. Traditionally, yin is the earth and yang is the heaven. Right?
Okay.
Traditionally, the mother's the earth and the father's the sky. Right?
Right.
But Kemet reversed that, and the sky is the mother and the earth is the god. I mean, is the father, is the man, is the masculine. They reversed that, and the sky goddess is hovering over the earth god Geb, but his phallic is reaching up hard. Phallic is the penis, y'all.
Right.
Toward the sky goddess. And what that represents is that the feminine energy automatically energy. Give me, got it? Now, even in Native American cosmology, they have, what is it? Father Sky, Mother Earth, Grandfather Moon, Grandmother Moon, and Grandfather Sun. So but also there are masculine and feminine energies running through the earth. You know, like the rocks and the mountains, that's masculine energy.
Right.
Then you have the grass and the flowers, that's feminine. So just like in the sky, it's always masculine and feminine energy somewhere. If you put that yin and yang symbol together where you have the black fish look and the white fish look, and then inside of each is the opposite color, is me, and then the circle around it, what's happening is yin and yang is always flowing. And then within yin, there's yin and yang. And in yang, there's yin and yang. It's like, how deep does the rabbit hole go? Now, here's some deep stuff. I always like to start on a spiritual tip till we get in that bedroom.
Okay.
Because we gotta understand that sexuality starts in the spirit. You understand? It starts in the spirit. It's here before us, sexual energy, and it will be here long after us. Sexual energy already exists.
Right.
Okay. So you're familiar with the yin yang sign, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does anybody know? Do you know? Anybody who's plugging in? That circle around the yin yang sign, what is the name of that?
I don't know what that is. You know, God.
I don't.
I mean, Stacy? No. Okay. Can I just call y'all find one and find two? Or find one A and find one B?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Okay, wait. Yes. Yes, you can. You know.
It's a cane from the cane.
From the cane.
No, Dwayne's the cane. I'm the cone.
He's the cone.
Oh, well,
K-U-N-G.
All right, cone.
He's the cone. He's Zaddy Cone.
All right, Zaddy.
I'm the cone for sexual kung fu.
Yeah, I definitely thought about sex when you said that.
Oh
my God, Lila. Dwayne does it for me. I got excuse.
They like, Lila, who needs some ants? You look what you do all the way from the West Coast.
Daryl does it for me. He's already done it. We've already been there.
We're gonna move that Shakti.
We've already.
So now check this.
Oh my God.
Now, you got the circle. Now this gonna blow y'all away.
Okay.
Oh my God. How deep this thing go. The circle around the yin yang sign, that black circle, this is who you are as ladies. It's called the Wu Chi.
Wu Chi.
That means cosmic womb or original darkness.
Wow. Okay. Cosmic womb or original darkness.
Mother, the divine black mother. Wu Chi is the one. Tai Chi is the two. Out of the one comes the two. Out of the Wu Chi comes the Tai Chi. Now, doesn't Wu Chi sound like Ku Chi?
Yeah. Okay. If you want to.
Okay. Right. Okay.
That's one.
Doesn't it sound like Hu Chi?
Hu Chi. Right. Right.
Mama.
Okay.
So, see?
Yes.
It has above, so below.
Right.
Uchi, Kuchi, Uchi, cosmic womb.
Uchi Wawa.
Uchi. Uchi is the pussy. That's the Uchi. Uchi mama is the sexy mama.
Right.
It's all the same thing. That's what I'm saying. Even though in our ghetto ignorance, the light still shines if we seek it. Okay?
Okay.
I'll give you an example. Here's an example. Here's a powerful example. There's a word in East Indian cosmology, a chant that's called So Hum. So Hum. That means I am that. I am that. Right?
Okay.
That means I am all of it. I'm all that. I'm that. I'm all of it, right?
Okay.
So hum. It's the word. It's a chant because the inhale and the exhale is the sound that's being made on a subtle level. So now, every time somebody gets lost for words, I don't care if it's a crack addict on the street. What do they say? Hey man, what's going on? How you doing, bro? Yeah. Oh wow. See how the spirit comes out of you anyway?
Right. Yes.
You can't get away from creation.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
You can't get away. It's always there. So now that's the circle. That's who you are. Wu Chi, cosmic has above, so below. So now when we talk about the divinity of sexuality is energy that already exists in the universe itself. What advertisement, what people do with their sexy clothes and all they're doing is stimulating the energy that's already in existence.
Right.
Right? But people don't know how to deal with the energy. They get afraid of it. Yeah. Because religion has taught us to fear it. Western religion made spirituality. They put the devil in the ground and they put God in the sky. The ground is everything below the navel. The sky is everything above the navel.
Wow.
So most religions concentrate on the heart chakra and the third eye chakra.
Right.
Right? Only Aboriginal people deal with the energy below the navel.
Okay.
The root.
Right? Now, this is where twerking comes in.
Okay. Y'all get ready. Y'all open your ears for this twerking.
This is where twerking comes in. This is where belly dancing comes in. This is where salsa comes in. Okay. Salsa is a Samba comes in. All these movements that are shaking your ass, moving your hips.
Right.
And these people who are moving their hips and shaking their ass always have a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Because they're moving Kundalini.
Mm-hmm.
And it got reduced to only club dancing when originally Samba dancing was a dance and a ritual to the goddess. Because when you move your hips, you are opening up to goddess energy, the divine feminine, the Shakti, the energy below the navel, the energy that's in the sexual area. That is the Kundalini. That is the earth energy. And this is what Western religion denies. But you see the energy take place and explode in a person in the church when people get what they call the Holy Spirit.
They sure do.
Which
That Kundalini
is a Kundalini release.
Right.
It is.
That's why when people get this Holy Spirit, if you take them out of the church and put them in the bedroom, they're making damn near the same noises.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
that. It's so
praise
much
God.
energy. It's
Oh my
so
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's the first thing you call out when you're in orgasm. You don't even believe in Jesus.
I know you're calling out. Don't even believe. You know, like, Lord. Oh. Even atheists calling on God.
And then you run in place, and now why are they running in place and moving their feet?
Right.
That's the lower energy.
Why? Tell me, Hope. Tell me, Stay. Tell me, fine A, 1A and 1B.
Okay, why are they moving their feet?
It's the lower energy. Something with the
lower. Come on, why are they moving their feet? Because the Europeans in America told them you cannot shake your hips. Take the drums away. You cannot grind. You cannot shake your hips. You can't do none of that you was doing in the motherland, because when you do that, we get excited, we get mad, we get upset, we don't know what to do. So it's too much power, it's too much joy, so we're going to outlaw it.
Right.
And that drum is connected to the heartbeat and the shaking your ass at the same time. So you're connecting the sexual energy with your heart energy, and you create power. And when you got a group of people doing that, it even builds the power even more. And those dances and that twerking and that grinding and that whining was used to uplift and raise the vibration of the village. Now, these were rituals. If you heard, have you guys, any of you ladies heard of the word or the dance called Mapuka? It's spelled Mapuka. You can go on the internet and you'll see African Nigerian sisters. Nigerian is an elder name of Africa. That's where the word nigga comes from. And me and Nigga Daddy be on that. And we found, look, now this is off the subject a little bit, but I gotta go here, because it's on the subject too. We found that the third eye meditation in ancient Egypt in Tantra, check this. The third eye sound is nigga. This ain't no Afrocentric book.
Right.
This is some white folks. They don't even know what they said. The third eye sound is NGA. Now we know the Kundalini energy is also called Naga. Naga. And then so that's the bottom, the Naga, and then the top is the nigga. So it's all the same thing. Wow. Third eye as above, so below. So we also found that in East Africa, very important person and or spiritual healer in East Africa is Nganaga. They say nigga twice. Nganaga means very important person or healer. So it was so good they had to say it twice. So I always tell people, white folks did not make up that word. How you gonna make up a word that just destroys a people?
Right. That's true.
You ain't that brilliant. Ain't nobody that damn brilliant. That's a word that already existed that they just turned upside down. Yep. That's why it's so powerful. Okay. Because whatever you put on is gonna be boom. It's gonna hit.
It fell in my head. It's a reason.
So when you in bed and you all of a sudden it's feeling real good and you say, "Oh shit, nigga."
Nigga.
Yes. What you say?
Yes.
Stop telling the secrets.
Oh my gosh. Look, there you go. Oh my God. You know. Nigga. Okay. Then you put it together. You know?
My gosh.
So, and y'all do some ashes and some Ife ashe. Ife is love. Ashe is power. And when you're having sex, I'm getting a little ahead of the game. Chant those words. Ife ashe. Ife ashe. Ife ashe.
Right there.
Ife ashe.
And what is
Ife?
What's that?
Ife. You're saying love, power. And watch what happens.
You say ashe means power. Ashe means love. Power.
Ashe means power or light. Ife means love.
Okay.
Ife, ashe.
Oh yeah, that's powerful right there. Y'all better take some notes. Let me put this down here.
Y'all know it. Y'all see y'all sweating.
Is it IFE? Ife?
IFE.
Okay.
Now, here's another thing in our research. We found in Tibet. I'm doing my study. I'm going through temples. I'm going through churches. I'm looking for the creator, right? Muslim mosques, Buddhist temples, Hare Krishnas. I'm looking, I'm searching. I go into a Tibetan temple and I look on the mantelpiece where they do their prayers and meditation. They don't have, it's one of the oldest Tibetan, it's called the Black Hat tradition. It's one of the oldest Tibetan, Chongyam Trungpa, his group lineage, called the Black Hat lineage. And I think that Black Hat, they said Black Hat to cover that it meant black people. They just used hat because it really was just black. That's how just my opinion.
Hold up.
I know they don't have a.
Break it up a little bit, Darryl.
A shed. Huh?
You're breaking up. Go back to Black Hat people.
I said that's the Black Hat is black people. I'm in the. Did y'all froze again?
I know. I don't know what's going on.
No. Okay.
Technology is good and bad.
Okay. So there you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Gotcha.
Okay. So now I'm in the meditation hall and on there to me is the word ashe. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
On
breaking up again.
I say
come on, Instagram.
You breaking up, Darryl.
Information getting good.
I know. That's why it's too good.
It's too good. They're trying to interrupt the flow.
Okay.
Are you back?
You're back.
Okay, we back. The head priest, I say, I know what Hashe means with us, with African people, but what does Hashe mean with you? And he says, it has two meanings, flip side of a coin. One side means primordial confidence. Primordial confidence. Primordial confidence, meaning your confidence is attached to the center of energy, right? Primordial.
It froze at primordial confidence.
You're gonna have to just do a phone call with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we may have to. Darryl, hold on, guys. Some technical difficulties.
Should I ask what his number is?
You got his number, right?
I know, but I have to close this down.
Oh, it's on there.
It's on. It's on my. It's on here.
Call him.
Gotta
go old school, man. To go old school with the.
Yeah, we gotta go old school, guys, because it's right there.
Okay.
2, 1, 3. All right, let me tell it to him. Now he's trying.
Yes, we need that info. Trying to get it for you all, goddesses and kings out there.
This is Darryl Mooney, Peace and Wealth.
Uh-oh. You have to tell her. Okay. Give us 1 second, guys. It was just getting real juicy up in here. Woo! Just to recap, where you're having your love session. Darryl Mooney said it's good to say Ife Ashe, which means love power. Ife Ashe. Ife Ashe. I hope y'all out there are taking notes.
Mm-hmm. Get that in.
All right, let's see if we can call.
Okay, he's
Call Darryl again. Are you back?
No,
Oh, there you go.
so
Okay, it's clear now. We had just tried to call you on the phone, but it's clear now.
I got okay. So the other side of the flip side of the coin means divine fearlessness.
Divine fearlessness.
Okay. Divine fearlessness. Divine fearlessness. And ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, if you hear me repeating, I'm repeating so I can program and put it in your subconscious mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have
we're gonna have to call him.
fear.
It's freezing up again, Darryl. We may have to call you on the phone.
Darryl.
I don't know what's going on.
Yes, now he's gone. He's left.
Okay, let's see if we can call him back. Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
All right, Queen.
All right.
Okay. All right. So the primordial confidence and divine fearlessness. So as African people, we use the word, it means power, light, amen, so be it, right?
Yes.
Right? Something that we say. However, the Tibetan monks look at it as a space to become. I want to become primordial confidence. I want to become divine fearlessness.
Mm-hmm.
That is Ashe. Okay. So I'm saying, I'm letting you know that because the word is universal and it's very powerful. So when you say it, it has multiple meanings, and we want to take the meanings from Tibet. We want to take the meanings from from Africa. We want to take the meanings of everywhere because we are universal people. And like, again, they call it the Black Hat tribe. And if you look at the ancient Tibetans, were dark people. So the ones in the mountains, those are the ancient Tibetans before the Euros came through Asia and lightened them up.
Right.
So, I say that to say, when you are in orgasm, if you want to ride a wave while you're doing it and you're grinding and you're doing your thing and you're touching and feeling good with your lover, start saying "ashe." Don't say "ah shit." Say "ashe."
Oh, okay.
Ashe. Don't say "ashe."
Look, maybe I was trying to say "ashe," but I've been saying "ashe" the whole time.
Different energy that you bring in from saying "ashe" with your lovers. That's why you want to make sure when you're doing these practices with a lover, I don't say you have to be in love with them, but you want to at least be in a whole lot of light.
Yeah. Okay, come on and tell why that's important, Darryl, not to just be laying down with anyone. Let the people know why.
It's important is because you're not going to have the heart opening with your sexual lovemaking if you don't have at least some light. You understand?
Right.
You're not going to have that heart opening. And if you don't have that heart opening, everything's going to be in the lower chakra. Everything's going to be stuck in the lower chakra. So you're not going to get healing that you need through your inner temple. You need the healing because healing happens from the heart. Okay? Healing happens from the heart. So when the sexual organs is connected to the heart is when the healing start taking place. So I don't say you have to be in love, but you at least want to be in a whole lot of light. Yeah. And what does light mean? Light means I like your energy, I like your flow, I like the way you look, I like the way you smell, I like the way you touch. We flow together. I like you. Right. You can meet somebody in an instant and say, I like you. You can feel the energetic connection. I like you.
Yeah.
You see?
That's true.
So if you're gonna do that act, that sacred act, then you want to at least be in a whole lot of light so you can open up the heart chakra. So the sexual organs connect with the heart chakra, and then you can cause some healing. Now, what is healing? See, healing is pleasure. Because when you heal, don't you feel good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're obtaining pleasure, and that pleasure is moving through your body, mind, is circulating through your microcosmic orbit, is circulating through your energy centers, is raising up in your lower chakras and moving up into your upper chakras and moving down into your lower chakras and circulating back up and forth, instead of it all being stuck in your third eye and getting kundalini psychosis, because all the energy is stuck up in your head, in your third eye, in your crown, and you're walking around bug-eyed.
Oh my God!
You remember Rajneesh of Yogi Bhagwan? What was the name? What's the boy's name who they did the movie on? Rajneesh, right? Osho.
Oh yeah.
Osho. Remember, his eyes was always open wide when he talked.
Yeah, you said that's Kundalini psychosis.
That's Kundalini psychosis.
Woo!
That's all your sexual energy stuck in your head.
Oh my God, yes. Some people are too into
in
their head.
You want to move that energy down into your navel area, because once you move that energy down to your navel area can store all that power. And then as you need energy throughout the day or throughout your life, it automatically releases from that navel into the rest of the body where you need it.
Wow.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now we talked about all that because, and I gave you some spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get a little freaky.
Okay.
Let's get a little freaky.
Can the
And
people
what I mean
on
by
Facebook,
freaky,
can y'all
I
hear
don't mean,
Darryl?
see, we grew up with negative connotations about sexuality.
Yeah.
You know, you freaky, you're doing the nasty.
Right. Everything perverted.
Right.
Ooh, you gave him head. Ooh, that was nasty. You nasty.
You put your mouth there. Yeah, right.
You ate her out. You gave her head. You gave her cunnilingus. Ooh, you nasty. Everything about sexuality was nasty. So that's programmed in our mind. It's nasty. It's nasty. So we gotta hide it and do it in the dark. We gotta hide it and do it in places that at night, and we gotta sneak and cheat and hide and get this and do this.
Okay,
and do that.
In the cars, in the backseat of the cars, in the dumpsters.
Yeah, all that. And we gotta understand that there's nothing nasty about sexuality. The only thing is nasty about it is when you're doing it with nasty people, with nasty attitudes, nasty energy, with toxic bodies. Then it's nasty, but if you're cleaning your bodies and you're positive and you're cleaning your energy and you're working yourself, then you clean, so your sex is clean.
Right. Yes. And people wonder why they're catching, STDs, because it's like you're already going into it thinking, because you're sneaking doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you already subconsciously believe it's a dirty act. So what do you expect? You're going to attract dirty,
There you go. There you go, because you open up the portals for it.
Right.
Your immune system weakens. Because you're lying. If you do a muscle test, the muscle test, like I can't show you. There's a simple muscle test you can do with your fingers. But usually we know that traditionally you put your arm out and you press it down.
Right.
If you say negative stuff, you can see how your arm gets weak if somebody pushes it down. But when you're saying empowering stuff, your arm gets strong. That's your immune system. That's your natural immune system. So you want to be able to strengthen yourself, and that's going back to what's happening with twerking. Why is twerking so hot right now? Why is twerking so amazing? People talk about it bad. Some people embrace it. Some people, but you've got women around the world, and this is women who are not of African descent, who are of other cultures. They are, we all of African descent, the bottom line that I'm talking about in the political correct racial stance. We have women of European descent who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars teaching women around the world how to twerk.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay?
Yep, you're right.
They ain't got them big threatening booties.
Nope.
They got, you know what I'm saying? They making money in the aerobic classes and all of this, but yet a lot of our people are still looking at twerking as negative.
Right.
But what's happening when you're twerking? You're moving Kundalini energy throughout the body mind. You're moving your sexual energy. It's a prayer. It's a meditation. It's a ritual that can empower you and bring you joy. I know both of y'all be twerking at home by yourself. I already know it.
You peeking through my window. Look.
I know. Been down and dropping like it's hot. I know you do.
Just to dance, it's so freeing.
Don't you know?
Yes. I've been learning. I was like, how do they do that? I be like, hey, I'm gonna get it one day.
We used to do that in the basement. We listen to go-go music.
Yeah, that was go-go music with the drums. Oh my!
It brings you joy.
Yes.
Celebrating yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
There's no mistake why these are ancient dances that were here long before we bastardized it.
Yep.
Okay. But yet, no matter how much we talk about it, we still can't stop looking at it. Because when it's done right, we be like, ooh, I want to do that.
Yeah. You be like, go girl. That's right. You better, girl, you better twerk. You better show them, girl. You know?
Yeah, you better shake it. The same thing with samba, Brazilian samba. It's the same thing. It's the same movement of the hips. And they love to do it barefooted. When you do it barefooted on the earth, now you take, instead of in high heels.
See? Oh, yeah.
You do it with earth. Now you're grabbing that earth energy from the earth. And you're using that energy that's coming in you too. That's also, because you're pulling on the earth energy because you're barefooted. That's also combining with your own sexual energy. And then you got the heaven energy coming down from above into your body. So you're circulating heaven energy and earth energy within yourself. And now you're really going into states of ecstasy and states of joy and states of positive sexual empowerment, even if you're celibate.
Yeah, because what advice do you have for the women out there that's, you know, I'm not sleeping with nobody, you know, with anyone until I'm married, and how can they still use that sexual energy?
I really don't have any problem with that for people who are, you know, there's certain religious practices or they've been trained and programmed at a certain level, so you really can't change their mind.
Right.
However, this is the thing. You still, even if you're celibate for so-called quote-unquote moral reasons, you still should have a positive relationship with your sexual energy.
Yeah. Right.
Okay? Because if you don't, what's going to happen is the same thing that happens with priests, the same thing that happens with people who deny the energy below the navel. What happens? That energy will attack them, and they'll be talking about I'm celibate. Then they'll do something all of a sudden where that energy attacks them, and they'll literally rape a dude.
Wow.
You hear what I'm saying? And they'll be waking up in the morning talking about, what did I do, Lord? Forgive me for what I did, Jesus. Forgive me because I gave up that pussy and I was like, want you for something attack me, Lord, and the devil made me do it. No.
Somebody other than yourself made you do it. You can't just say, oh, I just wanted to do it, basically. You know?
Everything on the show. We just had that drink.
No.
And all we're doing is we're doing things when we drink, or we're doing things when we get high. We do them things because really it's an excuse.
It's an excuse. What
we already wanted to do.
Right. An excuse to blame someone or something outside of yourself.
Because alcohol is just a truth serum.
I'm looking at you. I know you've been there.
Yeah.
You done gave it up and did some stuff. And
yeah.
You done sucked some. You done did some.
Don't you go there.
That's why I only drink. That's why I have a two drink max.
Okay.
But that's really, the alcohol is really showing you
it's
your shadow of what you've been hiding in the dark is now coming out in the light.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you've been taught it was nasty. And because you was taught it was nasty, and you've been taught, you know, you're supposed to keep your legs closed until you're married, and you all this, and all that is programmed in you. So now it's dirty. And now it attacks you.
Right.
Your own shadow attacks you.
Yeah. And you don't know what to do but to blame something else. Blame the negative entity of the devil.
Yourself.
Yeah.
So now when you get in control of your shadow, so even Carl Jung, the first white man who talked about the shadow, but we have to understand shamans of Aboriginal cultures, they were always masters of the dark and the light. They wasn't just masters of the light, they was masters of the dark and the light. The European came along after Freud. Carl Jung was Freud's student, and Carl Jung is the first one in America that taught the world about the shadow. But the shadow had already been in Asian philosophy, in ninja philosophy. It's already been there, but in Tibetan philosophy and African philosophy. But the the Jung explained it, and he found out that this is the key to shadow. Everybody, but we all got a Mr. Hyde. Well, first, folks need to understand. There's a famous book, and a famous movie called Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That could be Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde.
Right.
That means there's a monster in you that will go out and rape, that will go out and drink, that will go out and kill, that will go out and do the craziest thing. And that, the story is about, he made a serum. Dr. Jekyll is a nice, cool, nice guy. That's what the Hulk is all about, the whole Hulk thing.
Right.
That's a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing. So he would take the serum, and then when he take the serum, he turned into this wild motherfucker.
Right.
And go out raping folks and go out and killing folks and crazy and doing crazy stuff. Well, that shadow nature is in everybody. Yeah. But the key is you don't want Dr. Jekyll, you don't want Mr. Hyde to be in control of Dr. Jekyll. You want Dr. Jekyll to be in control of Mr. Hyde. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you have a healthy relationship with your shadow. Then you have a healthy relationship with your shadow. What is your shadow? Your shadow is in sexuality, it's your lust. It's your lust. When that shadow pops up and you don't understand your shadow like your sister, you can be lust for a brother. Just, because he's the right side, he's the right look. He's just what turns you on. So you get lust for that brother, and if you're not in control of your shadow, that shadow will take over, and you end up in bed with him that night.
Okay.
So that's what you really wanted.
Okay.
That's what you wanted.
Y'all been there.
Some of them.
I've
But what if that's what they wanted, though?
You be talking about our shit.
Our shit. That's
Okay.
Nigga.
Control of our shadows. We know it's there, so therefore we control it. So therefore we explore our freakiness, quote unquote, our lust, quote unquote, in a healthy way. Okay. Because we embrace it and we acknowledge it and we befriend it.
Yep, gotta embrace it.
We bring light to the shadows, and once we bring light to the shadows, now we get in balance. Now we get in balance of the lower chakra and the upper chakra of the heaven and of the earth. Because now the negative is not in the earth, because think about it. If the devil is in the earth, right? If the devil is in the earth, and we're made from the devil, we're made from the earth, that means we're underneath, we're the devil, so then what happens? We're born in sin.
Right.
Because the sin is the flesh.
Right.
Right? That's all untrue. All sin means, the original meaning of sin is missing the point. So, missing the point. So we miss the point that the earth is spiritual, that the earth is just a physical manifestation of the invisible energy.
Wow.
It's one and the same. As
earth
above,
is a physical manifestation of the
so the earth
invisible
is
energy.
just as spiritual as the metaphysical. So we got to make it all one. The light and shadow one. We've got to transform our energy, our base energy, into fuel for our empowerment, because we are animal and we are gods and goddesses. We are animal and we are gods and goddesses. See, the angels and the invisible beings, we're impressed by them, but they're impressed by us, because we can do things they can't do being in the flesh.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, because we're both. We're spirit and flesh at the same time.
Right.
They can't get no good, did they?
Oh.
They got to come and up to do it.
They can't get that
What
release.
happened? What happened in the Bible, biblical in Western religion? Adam and Eve. What happened? Right? Adam and Eve. They put the apple on Eve, and the apple. She ate the apple. Made him eat the apple. And then all of a sudden, they saw that they were naked. Right? They blamed everything on Eve, on the woman. Right? So, and they don't never talk about Lilith.
Right.
Lilith, who they called the serpent, Lilith was Eve's teacher. And all this is allegory, ain't none of this stuff true.
Right.
But Lilith was the teacher of Eve because Lilith was the first woman that Adam came across, but Adam couldn't deal with Lilith because Lilith was empowered. So they called her a snake, right? But really, Eve was a little bit more, not as smart and powerful as Lilith. So Eve was a student, so he got with Eve, then they blamed everything on her. And then the reincarnation of Lilith, who Adam couldn't deal with because she was a sexual, spiritual woman. Lilith was, Mary Magdalene was the reincarnation of Lilith, right?
Oh, wow.
And Mary Magdalene was the lover of Jesus the Christ.
Right.
Right? And the lover of Jesus the Christ. Ain't no man gonna be around, have no hole around him and not gonna do nothing.
Right.
It don't even make no
Say
sense.
that again.
Don't even make no sense.
Say it one more time for the people. You know?
Ain't no, and he done healed her too.
Okay.
So,
Ego.
But really,
Go
who
there.
Mary Magdalene was, she was an empowered sister with her own following. Mary Magdalene, with her own following. She was reincarnation of Lilith. She had her own, she was her own spiritual person. She was the equal to Jesus. And the Gnostics say, the old ancient Christians, the Gnostics say that when Jesus would get his revelations, he was on top of the mountains in Yab Yum with Mary Magdalene.
What?
So let everyone know what Yab Yum is for those who don't know.
Yab Yum is that position that you see when the man is in meditation position and the woman is wrapped her legs around him, and they're still with the vajra of the penis inside the vagina, the vajra inside the yoni, and they're still, and they're meditating, and then it unleashes the divine revelation.
So she was straddling him for those.
The divine visions, the oracle. Okay? And you can do that yourself with your lover at any time. If you be still, you can be inside the yoni and just relax and then just let the word come out your mouth. And you'll be amazed by what comes out your mouth. That's the yin part where you allow it to come, but you also can do the yang part and speak words of power. And what the sexual energy is doing between the two, you are enhancing that affirmation or that vision or that sexual magic to a higher vibration, because the sexual energy becomes a fuel that strengthens that power. It's like having a shot put that you're putting out in the universe rather than throwing a ball. You got a whole empowered shot, powerful cannonball that's boom, that's putting it out there in the universal auric field that's causing it to boomerang back to you faster because you put sexual energy on the vibration. Now you can do that with a partner in dual, which means two cultivation, or you can do that in single cultivation yourself, where you're moving the energy, the sexual energy, and you're moving it through your third eye, and you're seeing that which you want to create, or you're affirming that which you want to create, and you're using the sexual energy, you see. So I love to go to the spiritual part of it because we need that for balance when we're doing all the thrusting and the movement and the grinding and winding. Now, let's go back to that part because everybody always want to get to that. But I gotta set the table first.
Okay.
Before I give you this part with everybody into. Now, when you're making love, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, when you're making love, you don't want to all the time do the slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do that heavy, hard pumping and thrusting and grinding all the time. I'm not saying to take it out of your arsenal. I'm saying you don't want it to do it all the time where you're trying to break the bed and swinging on chandeliers.
Oh my God!
Doing all that wild shit.
And pull a muscle. Okay, nobody got time for that.
This time for all that. This time for that. I'm not mad at it. But it's also time to slow it down.
Listen to the zaddy.
Be gentle. And when you be gentle and you're slowing it down, there is even more energy created because you're more focused on the metaphysical than the physical. Right? And then when you get into that part and you're making love energetically through the physical body, then you'll see where the bodies will naturally melt into each other like a liquid heat. Lord have mercy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
I love you doing something beautiful too over here, Darryl.
So,
Lord have mercy.
I'm just making little comments on the side.
When you merge into, you know what I'm talking about, when you melt into each other.
Come on now.
Come on, preach at it. Come on, give it to him.
You about to take us to Tantra church tonight, you know. Come on, somebody. You know what? Tell your neighbor, melt into it. Melt into it.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like a liquid in the energy and the heat all becomes one essence. And you feel like you're levitating.
Let the church say amen.
Right? Amen.
Amen.
If they say, I say. If they, I say.
You got to remember, amen got the men on the amen, but I say is a she. You got the
a she.
If they a she, come on now. Woo.
A she, amen. A she, amen. A she. Okay? Come on now.
This one over here, I can't even.
We in the temple tonight.
Well, let me get we're getting hot in here, brother. You know, it's getting hot.
That's what it's supposed to. That's what energy do. So now.
I'm gonna need a water hose. I'm gonna need a fire hose to cool down beautiful too over here. You know. Woo, have mercy. Oh God.
Now.
All right. Woo.
Now. This is divine time. When you're at this point with your lover, this is when you want to make sure, because you're total vulnerability, total openness, the male and the female. This is when you want to speak words of power or words of healing. If they're ailing in some place or if they're trying to solve something emotionally or trying to clear something or anything that's happening in their life that they're trying to resolve and heal, this is the time to speak those words of positivity. This is the time to transform that energy into something positive and glorious and put that sexual, spiritual energy on it so it can dissipate and disappear through the power of the masculine and feminine energy that you have created together, that power, that Nut and that Geb energy, that Yin and that Yang energy, that Shakti and that Shiva energy, that energy you want to be able, that Asar and Aset energy, that energy you want to be able to use and transform like a shamanistic transformation, and you take yourself from that negative to the positive and release all those negative energies, all those little demons out of you, and then replace with the divine light within. And that is a good time. You can use that sexual energy to have a positive healing transformation, and you can also use that energy to send to your organs, the kidneys or the lungs or the spleen or the liver, if any, or the heart, any of those, or the thyroid or the third eye or the crown, wherever, or the whole body, that you want to flood each other or one person or the other, and you want to be able to move that energy and feel and heal. And this you have to be able to be empowered and focused and relaxed, but focus at the same time so the energy can release. And then you can feel it in real time, the release of the negative, and you can actually feel yourself being healed. And if you get real relaxed, you may even fall to sleep in a divine sleep and have dreams like I've had of flying, us turning into one single third eye and flying over Kemet, or seeing and having visions of the first woman and male being risen from the heat of the earth, from the sexual energy of the earth, and that man being created out of that clay, out of that earth clay, and then impacted with the sexual spiritual energy of the universe and the earth, heaven and the earth coming together, making man and woman, and the creation happening, and having these visions of that's deep inside your DNA that starts getting unlocked. Unlocked.
Woo.
Okay, now, I want to take you there.
Okay.
Now, we done went through some trauma. We done went through some stuff. Now let's go through. We're talking about the orgasm. Now we're talking about what folks want to know about orgasm without ejaculation.
Fellas.
It's for the fellas. Listen up, fellas.
Now, we have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Can you say peaks? Say peaks.
Peak.
Peaks. T-E-A-K-S. Peaks.
T what?
Peaks. T-E-A-K-S.
Yes, peaks.
Peaks.
Yes, peaks.
Stacy.
Yes.
Stacy, can you say valleys?
Valleys.
All right. So we said peaks and valley. Peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys. What is a peak? A peak is when you are making love and you are building the energy. And then as a man, he's going to the point of no return. And that point of no return is when you have an ejaculation. You're going into ejaculation, you spill your seed. So before that point of no return, brothers, kings, gods, before the point of no return, that's your peak. You're building up the energy and you're going to your peak. You're building up energy together, right?
Right.
So at that peak, at that point, you wanted to be able to, that's where the control comes in. That's where the ejaculation comes in. So you don't ejaculate and spill the seed at the peak. Now, the more mastery you get, the more closer to the peak you can get. So I advise people, 60% peak. Because if you get it 85, 90%, 80%, 90%, most people are going to just spill the tea. It's going to feel so good. I'm at the peak. Ooh, shit is so good. Let me calm. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you hit it about 60%, you can control it and then just take the peak. Now, ejaculation control. Or, I got to educate you on that. So you got to call me, ladies and gentlemen, of how to do this. You got to call me on how to do this. But what you're doing is you're in ejaculation mode. And the easiest, simplest way to do it, you take 3 fingers and you press that perineum between your anal and the testicles of a man, that spot there, which is the man's inner womb, his sacred spot, his G-spot, his G-spot, his G-spot.
Okay.
That area right there, which is the perineum, which is right below the prostate, you press that prostate, you press underneath that prostate, and it reverses, and you breathe, inhale, and it reverses the ejaculation. It closes the door, okay? And you breathe in, and you inhale, and you inhale all the way up the spine, but you just don't want to inhale the spine. You gotta contract the spine, circular like a bow on the spine, like a bow. When you pull the bow on the bow and arrow, and you pull it, and that bow bends. That's what your spine has to do. So it'll circulate up the spine. See, so now you do that. You pull the energy up. You breathe it back down when you put your tongue up to the roof of your mouth, and you breathe it back down so that it can store in your navel. And then you circulate, and then you're still with your woman, because now we just got through being in the what? Hope?
Peak.
All right.
In the peak.
So now we in the what, Stacey?
The valleys.
Here we go. So now we in the valley. We've peaked. We've created all this powerful energy. Now we in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
Now we in the valley. So now we in the valley. Now here's what we can do. I gave you some energy you can do before, but here's another technique we can do. Now we can actually soulmate. Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soulmate.
We can soulmate. This is why I say you got to be at least in a whole lot of like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be soulmate with people you don't like.
Right.
Okay? But that stuff gonna get on you.
Right.
Yeah. Get on you. Y'all hear that?
It's gonna get on you.
You be stuck.
So if you mess with somebody you don't like and they just turn you on, just give them some pussy, calm, and leave it alone. Don't be doing all this.
Don't do all of that. Look, do this if you want a
this.
little something extra. You want the long term.
Now you soulmate because you got to be able to feel real comfortable and vulnerable, and they ain't gonna attack you at that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You vulnerable now. You open up. You in the valley now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ready to speak in tongues. You ready to oracle.
Okay.
So now you soulmate. So what are you doing? You breathe. A man exhales into the woman. All the way down. He exhales down through his phallic into her. The energy. Breathe into it. And she inhales up to her crown with your energy. She inhales. She exhales energy back down into her yoni, out through her yoni, into your phallic, and you inhale, and you inhale the energy up, and you're going back and forth like a figure 8. Y'all feel what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
Now you're soulmating. Now you're soulmating. Now you're soulmating. Now you soulmating. And what happens is all your chakras are connecting together. The chakras are connecting together, and you're soulmating in the figure 8, which is a sacred number, which is a sacred sign. When you're figure 8ing, it's the sign of infinity. So now what you're doing, you're going into infinity. So you got to be able to relax while you're doing it and just go off into bliss. And then the lotus flowers within your lower chakras open, and the lower chakras of your middle chakras open, and then the upper chakras of your crown open. So all your lotus flowers within open up, and you go into a state of bliss. And the energy rotates, comes through your head automatically, and you ain't even doing it. You're in infinity now. The energy comes through your head like a rainbow and covers both of you together in a rainbow of love, and the energy is rotating and circulating around you, and you got a smile on your face, and you in bliss, and the body, mind, and the spirit is being filled.
Ashe. Woo. Yes, indeed. You just took us on a journey. Woo. What a journey. I know.
We was just in a whole nother world on that.
You feel me?
Yes, I definitely feel you, Darryl.
Yes.
Feel me?
Yes.
You feel me? So, ladies, you ladies out there, go back to the practical. You ladies who are listening out there, a lot of ladies today are becoming very aggressive.
Oh, yes.
Becoming very yang, and they're becoming very, and for many different reasons. It's not all their fault. You know, society creates that on it. You have mothers who are working all day. They got children. They're running strong. They got to do it. They got to be yang. They got to be the daddy and the mama. You know, that causes some imbalances.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they don't know how to turn it off.
Right.
A lot of them don't know how to balance it. Right? They don't know how to take a herbal bath and they coming down to the feminine to the tired. But they got to watch themselves and be careful, because that attitude will start projecting on men, and they always combative and always argumentative or always putting the man down, and all they're doing is crying out to the man saying, I want to be feminine.
Yes. We talked about this. Oh my gosh, we talked about this.
That's the cry that's going out.
Yes.
And that's why men got to be able to read women. They may be saying one thing, but they're really saying something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Just want to be feminine.
So, because we all in pain, we all need healing.
Right.
All right. We got to realize that.
Yeah.
Both of us, the man and the woman. So now, women, but this is to the women. You can be a kingmaker just like a woman can be, just like a man can be a queen maker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A woman can be a kingmaker just like a man can be a queen maker. Because sexuality is one of the most vulnerable acts ever. And men have a tendency not to open up their heart.
Mm-hmm.
They just keep it in the lower chakra.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you can help him relax with your love and your femininity and your energy presence, and he can be in his masculine energy presence, and you in your feminine energy presence, and then you can feel each other, and then you'll notice in lovemaking, sometimes the energy will exchange where he becomes more feminine and you become more masculine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes you say, and then you know when it happens, you say, I want to get on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all
right.
been there, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay? I want to get on top. And when the man is on bottom, he's automatically in his yin because he's got to surrender.
Right. That's true.
Right? So he's got to be able to be comfortable with going into his yin. And you can help him with that, because you got a lot of men who don't want to get on the bottom because of that. They're scared of it.
Wow.
It's too much power from the woman.
That makes sense.
Because the woman becomes in her complete, you see woo, that whole collie energy. I mean, that tongue stick out, and eyes roll up in the back of the head.
Oh.
So, all kind of stuff can happen. She starts going off.
Okay.
And at that point, she starts stomping hard and trying to snatch that cum. And at that point, a man, and she goes out of control. She be talking about, fuck all this discipline. I want that nut. Right?
Man.
That's when a man has to learn how to go into total relaxation.
Right.
That you cannot battle. Well, most men, some men can, I'm not, but most men cannot battle that power of that intense pussy by trying to compete with it.
Say that again.
Okay.
Right?
You cannot tell them, Darryl, they cannot compete with it.
About your hips in the womb. They got your hips.
Right.
Okay. Them hips were made for fun.
Okay.
So what a man got to do is relax.
Mm-hmm.
Relax.
Chill.
From the top of his head to the bottom of his toes and everything in between. Breathe, inhale, relax your sexual organs, relax, and go into a zone of relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
And then let her do her thing so she can just go off into orgasmic, her own coming, all the juices, the sacred elixirs start releasing from her womb, her yoni. It's called that amarita, that sacred elixir that releases what they call it when everybody calls it. What do they call it when the ejaculation comes out of the woman? What do they call it when she does what?
Squirt.
What do they call it?
What?
Everybody said.
What
is it?
Water.
Not the squirt, right?
The squirt, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you squirt? That's that amarita.
Right.
It's an amarita. And men feel it when you're in the womb. It's that squirt when it gets real hot and warm, that liquid comes down. It's like, whoa. It takes a man, if you don't know, it's taking a man into a whole nother dimension of pleasure. And it releases, and that's when the man, right, when he got to know, he's got to relax. He's got to relax. And a woman, when she's going through that, if you want to extend the pleasure, ladies, within yourself, you also, as you're going into that dynamic intensity, you also want to relax in the intensity. It's like riding a surfboard, right? You're riding a surfboard, you're on that wave, and the wave is powerful, but you're going to ride it as long as you can ride it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only so much a woman going to do. Most women, they literally going to go off, and them eyes going to turn up, but the pleasure is just so intense. So a man's got to be able to relax. And once he has that explosion, he has that big explosion, that big nut, that big ejaculation, boom, 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 boom. I remember I was with a young lady. It was a young sister, too. I was with her, and she was like, fucking you is like having, what'd she say? Like somebody hit me upside the head with a lightning bolt of light.
Oh my.
Okay?
Because got the magic stick.
Because what happened was, what really was the energy we created, not what I created. We created it together.
Right.
The energy, and it went up in her head and exploded, boom, and knocked her out.
Oh man. What?
Okay? And knocked her out. All right? And she just fell out. Because she was new to Tantra.
Right. Oh, okay, yeah. That Tantra, yeah.
And it knocked her out. And then she woke up with a smile on her face. It was like she got knocked out.
Yes, to the smile on the face.
Knocked up.
Okay.
So I had to teach her how to circulate and move the energy and relax and move the energy through the body. Because if you don't know how the energy moves through the body, you can, I'm not going to say hurt yourself, but you can knock yourself out.
How long was she? How long was she knocked out for? Just a few minutes.
She got knocked out until the morning.
What? Oh man, that was some good sleep, I'm sure.
The magic with a smile on her face. With a smile on her face. A smile on her face.
The magic.
You said with a smile on the face.
That's the magic stick.
But the best way to go to sleep, the best way what she thing to do is for a man. If any of y'all answer me this question. Have any of you ever been, you know what coloring, right? Mm-hmm. Coloring when you're in schooling.
Right?
Schooling. Have you ever consciously, any of you, went to sleep consciously, not unconsciously, consciously went to sleep, breathing and meditating with a man inside of you? You know, his penis inside your vagina, a lingam inside the yoni, when he's spooning you, and then you're meditating and breathing together and fall asleep. Have any of you ever done that?
Unfortunately, no. I have not.
I mean, you know, after the fact, maybe, you know, you fall asleep and it's, you know, still there, but no. Not that's unconsciously. No, not consciously.
I'm talking about consciously when you breathe, you're breathing together, you're inside of you, you're being still. And I'm not talking about like you was fucking and you're still inside.
Right.
Not that.
No, we have not. Okay.
Once it's in there,
I'm talking about consciously breathing, going into meditation, and falling asleep. This is when the cosmic dreams happen.
That is on my list. That's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay, this is when the dreams happen. This is when the cosmic dreams happen. This is when the DNA starts opening up. This is when the oracle starts happening. This is when the visions start happening and all that. Because that's a whole nother of soulmating. But remember, you're vulnerable. You have to feel safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the person you're with.
Right.
So therefore, you wanna be able to, before you make love, you want to be able to sage that brother and that sister.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to get that negative energy out of there.
Yeah.
You want to be able to do affirmations and do things because, you know, take oil bath or whatever you do to get ready. The right music on all that set the stage because you're going into some work here. This ain't just no sexual thing. This is sexual spiritual work.
True that.
Okay?
That's right.
And then within that work, you got your doggy style going, you got your different positions, you got your bass and your strong fucking going on. You can incorporate all that in it too. You ain't got to miss
nothing. Put it all in like a bowl, like a pot of gumbo. Mix it all in and stir.
Okay. Yeah, you create your own gumbo.
Right, your own sexual gumbo.
You can say our shit, you can say motherfucker, you can say mother father.
Nigga. Okay.
I say motherfucker. That's mine.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
All of that.
Nigga. You know. Oh my God. That's funny.
That's what the real Tantra is about. It's the weave of you. Because you ain't got to give up nothing that you've already learned that you know that was good.
Right.
You just add on to. You add on to.
Yep.
And then you create what Sister Stacy said, you create your own gumbo.
Yeah.
You bring you to the table. Because as I said, you have an individual thumbprint. And there is nobody like you.
Nobody.
You are unique, and you are bringing your unique self to the bedroom. Because we come in the bedroom, we say, you know, my booty ain't as big as that one, my dick ain't as long as that brother's, my titties ain't as nice as this one over here, or I ain't got this, or I ain't got that, but you got you.
Right.
And you are enough.
That's right.
And you are enough.
You are enough.
And you are enough.
And
because
you,
if
and
you
you,
bring
and
that
you.
less than enough to the bedroom, if you bring that less than enough to the bedroom, you're circulating that low esteem to somebody else.
Yeah.
And if they're not strong, they're going to come out of that bedroom with low esteem.
Yeah.
You're giving them your low esteem. Because you want to come to the bed. Because I'm already come to the bed seeing you as a goddess. Because if I'm sleeping with you, you're a goddess to me.
Right. You
I don't care if you got some cellulite. I don't care if you got some overlap on the tummy. Tell me, I don't care if your breast hanging low. I don't care.
Right.
You're a goddess to me.
That's right. We got to stop comparing ourselves to other people.
We got to stop it. And, and you know why you're a goddess? Because I'm honored. I am honored that you were so kind to give me this sweet pussy. That's right. You got to be thankful for this brother giving you that day. Because
you have to be
we
thankful.
are coming here to create a pleasure ceremony. Ain't nobody else in here but me and you.
Pleasure ceremony.
Okay.
And we're creating a pleasure ceremony that we created. We created. Nobody else but you and me. Ain't nobody here but you and me. A god and goddess in the bedroom taking that sexual energy and alchemizing it, sexual alchemy, and transforming it into liquid heat, into bliss, into beauty, into intensity, into healing, into pleasure, into all the joy that two people can create. We did that. We did that, and we are thankful.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
I'm so thankful.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
you really broke it down.
You did. I mean, you brought it all the way home.
Yes.
Right. All right.
Any questions? Okay. Yes. Now, what about, remember we were discussing with the pre-show, and you were telling us about what millionaires do. You want to touch on the older men with the younger women.
Thank you. I'm so glad we had the pre-show. A pre-show is better than pre-com.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, we had some foreplay. I mean, a pre-show.
A pre-show.
So now, the boardroom. That's the bedroom. That's enough of the bedroom, okay?
Okay.
All right. Go to the boardroom. What's the boardroom, ladies and gentlemen? The boardroom is the place of business, the place of where you do business, the place of where dreams of your business and the cultivation and the planning and the execution and the computers and everything that technology, everything that it takes, the mastermind, everything that it takes to build something, to make something, to create something, to manifest. The boardroom. Sexual energy in the boardroom. If everybody reads chapter 11 in the great Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, chapter 11 is called Sex Transmutation. Sex Transmutation. And what that means is, how can you take your sexual desire, and take that energy and use that energy, but refocus on a vision you're trying to create. Now, we did it in the bedroom when we went to visualization and all that. We did a part of that there in the tantric setting. But in a Western setting, they're not talking about that. It's a form of it, but they're not actually talking about that. They're talking about sex transmutation, where you're taking the energy and the feeling of lust or the desire you have for somebody, and you're using that energy, and you're taking that energy, and you just the energy, and they are specific about the energy. It's love and romance, love and romance and sex, love, romance and sex, love, romance and sex. When you have the combination of those energies, you have a powerful energy. So what does that mean to a millionaire? That means for a millionaire, it's like having somebody they have lustful desire for, they have love for, and they have romance for. You know, they're buying flowers, you know, that romantic energy. Mm-hmm. I'm giving you attention, I'm adoring you. That's the romance energy. That love energy is like that heart love. Then you've got this sexual energy, that's that lust energy. Combination of all that creates a power. So that power is created. When that power is created, you have a muse. That means a woman who you desire. So back then they were talking about men to women, but it also can be reversed. A woman having a desire for a man. That lust, that love, that romance, or energy.
Mm-hmm.
So we got how long?
You're fine. That's just another call. Okay. Keep going.
Okay, you taking that energy and you're turning that energy into, you refocusing that energy and using it as fuel to take action, mental and physical energy on doing the work to create and manifest your dream. The physical work. In the bedroom, we did metaphysical work. But now I'm talking about using the energy for your physical work in the boardroom.
Okay.
You is that making sense so far?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So your muse, who's ever inspiring you, it could be your wife, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your lover, it could be an extra lover. It may not be your wife or your husband. It may be another lover that's stimulating that. And that's with a lot of men. A lot of times it's not their wife. It's another woman that then came on the scene.
Right.
Like, that's giving them that stimulation because the wife ain't got it like that no more for whatever reason. But that other lover comes on the scene and rejuvenates them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is one reason why you see all these wealthy men that you see get caught in whole houses, they get caught with young women, and you be wondering why is this motherfucker with this young? What's that all about?
Mm-hmm.
You know? Well, they're getting their energy. There's a millionaire that told me they know the signs. They're down there sucking the young pussies till they ain't no more juice. Right?
Wow.
Like vampires. They're just eating it up like vitamins and nutrition, like elixir.
Not the sound effect, Lord have mercy.
Come on, Daddy. Slow it down, man. Slow it down. Trying to hold it together over here.
Oh my God. Oh Lord have mercy. She's gonna be booking a flight out there tomorrow morning, you know. She's gonna be on your doorstep by the morning. You keep it up, you know.
You're like, who the heck?
Stacy.
Stacy, huh?
Oh my God.
They're getting all that elitra, they're getting all that elixir, and they're getting rejuvenated, and they're getting energized, rejuvenated and energized, rejuvenated and energized.
Oh my God. So what is it in the yoni vaginal fluids that gives men, the older men, the energy? Is it the vitamins and nutrients also just like the same as it is with semen?
It's an elixir. It's a natural elixir that's coming from the woman.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no specific vitamin unless you want to call it vitamin P, vitamin pussy. It's a liquid that comes from the woman.
Oh man.
Now, of course, the healthier she is, the healthier it is.
Right.
That's the vitamin D.
But young women naturally have it.
Yeah.
Okay? because they haven't toxified their bodies too bad yet. They still got that youth.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So now that elixir is causing them to charge those men to charge up, and they're using it to go out to go manifest their dreams, to go create more money, to grow. Because you can't just sit there with your energy. You got to use it. You got to use it.
Okay.
You got to use it and create. I got $1 billion. Let me create $1 billion. Let me create more and more. Because the more money they got, the more women they have access to.
Right.
Like here's a joke. And it comes from a movie that made all the sense in the world. There's a movie where this elder white man, gray beard, good looking guy, got one fine young woman on his left arm, a fine young woman on his right arm, and this elder lady comes up. Those are gold diggers on your arm.
Okay.
And he looks at her and smiles. He said, I know, because I'm a gold mine.
Okay. There you go. There you
Okay.
go. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So,
absolutely.
So they know what's happening.
Okay.
So, because it gives them access to more women, and they create, and like that boy said in Scarface, first you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women.
Mm-hmm.
First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women. It's the same thing on the reverse for all them elder European wealthy ladies is going to Africa to fuck all them African young dudes.
Okay, or Jamaica. They go to Jamaica too.
Or Jamaica, or wherever they going.
Yeah.
They go get that young dick, they getting that elixir, they getting that nut, they getting all that.
Right.
Because at their age, they ain't even thinking about no age no more. They don't give a goddamn.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah, they don't care.
They come and put that nut in me because they getting rejuvenated. They getting, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
They getting rejuvenated and they getting strong and they living long and they getting pleasure. And they wealthy women paying for that young male elixir.
Yeah, I heard. Hot commodity. It's a hot commodity.
That's what they're doing now. That's on the physical tip. Now, also what a man can do and a woman can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Top salesman, top sales, or top saleswoman come downstairs with a man. I got all these fine women doing sales. Man comes down. He's the #1 salesman. The partner asked him, man, why are you the #1 salesman? He said, I'm the #1 salesman because I fucked her. I fucked her. See that fine one over there? I fucked her. I fucked her. I fucked that fine one. I made love to her. I fucked her. She gave me head. I did this to her. I ate her pussy. I fucked her. I fucked her. I fucked her. That's why I'm the #1 salesman. Dude says, I mean, you fucked them all? He said, no, I did it in my imagination.
What?
Because just imagining it gave me energy.
Wow.
And a woman can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I fucked him, I fucked him, I fucked him, I fucked him in my imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll still give you, it won't give you the same energy, but it'll still give you a metaphysical energy that you can circulate in you and you can use. Hello?
Sex magic with masturbation.
Okay.
Sex magic.
There you
Sex
go.
magic. Sex magic.
Okay.
It's a soul work. See, what I do, like Hollywood, and, a lot of these, you go to parties and you go to, Hollywood is a sexy town.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, in the restaurants, everywhere you go, you're going to see some fine women with their short dresses, their legs, their titties, and whatever. That's Hollywood. Everybody showcase.
Right.
But all you got to do is men and women can do that. There's handsome guys everywhere. It's the whole thing. All you got to do is just, you get turned on by, you circulate the energy. Just move the energy through your body. And you really want to get real cold, you can circulate it and push the energy out toward him, like you in line at in the bank. 5 women in front of you, you want her to feel you want to see your power. Or 5 men in front of you, want to see your power. You can breathe in and breathe your energy toward them with your sexual energy, and then watch them turn around.
Really?
You see, you do that whole.
Yeah.
Came out. You said, really?
So you say you breathe in. Say, give that one again. Give those instructions again.
You breathe out through all your auras. Just breathe your energy and turn around. The ones that do turn around, you got them.
Okay.
In your aura. I mean, I don't want to do nothing with them, but I'm just saying, you got them.
You can practice.
So I'm just saying, these are the things that go on every day where you can just circulate your energy and not allow the sexual energy to disrupt you or to destroy you or to make you feel bad. But use the energy, because everybody be talking about take off the clothes, don't show your ass. I saw a beautiful sister with half her booty hanging out, and everybody's liking everybody on the story picture. Everybody's liking everybody. There's one Muslim dude, terrible. And Negroes and cut off their lower chakra, right?
Right.
They up in the upper areas of spirituality and lower, and everybody knows she's fine because she's showing a little bit of her booty. That's terrible because that's exploitive. No, they don't do that. Use that booty and sexually just breathe and smile and pull the energy and circulate and heal yourself, brother.
Right.
Don't kill yourself. Don't be bad.
That's right.
In Aboriginal culture, we was all running around there.
Exactly. You ain't gonna have it for long. You're gonna get older and that booty gonna say you might have to show it off while you got it. True. While
it was just flowing. It was just flowing. Let the energy flow. Enjoy it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's all these women are doing when they're doing all that twerking. They don't know they're in church. They don't even know it. They create joy within themselves to the music, to the beat. They don't even know it. They're in church. They don't even know it. But it's our job to teach them. To teach them, to let them know what's going on so they can use it and manipulate the energy to a whole nother level.
Darryl Mooney taught you.
Yes,
so we got to, because what you see in Aboriginal cultures, they teach the children. They be young doing that.
They do.
Oh yeah, people post a video and say, "Oh, they fast and all that," and it's like, no, it's cultural. Right? They don't even know.
They be in Mardi Gras.
Right.
They be in Mardi Gras because there's 2 things. And that they know, and the sisters and the young ladies at 9 and 10 in African tribes, when they would go through initiation, they would have them put their wombs around her, their yonis around her, the chest, their skill around a clay phallic, and they pass the test when they can break it. They were training them. The aunties in Zimbabwe would take the young men and teach the young men how to grind on them. Teach them how to move their hips. Okay? Because to move your energy not only is spiritual, but it's also a mating dance.
Right.
Okay? I remember I saw a dance. It was so cold. I saw a dance. What is it? What's the name of the that starts with a C? Not the Congo.
Dance.
I can't think of it. It was a tribe. It was a tribal dance. And the whole dance, Stacy and Hope, the whole dance was a male and a female. Check this out. This was the whole dance for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. end of the dance, everybody's in standing ovation. And all they're doing, sisters, through the drum beat, all they're doing, and they're not touching each other, they're in front of each other. All they're doing is grinding in circles toward each other. Do you hear me?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
They're just grinding toward it. They're not touching, they're just grinding. And what they're doing is building the kundalini. And what happens is they build it so strong, the kundalini surrounds the whole environment and all of the audience and the whole auditorium. And everybody becomes in bliss off their bliss.
Wow. I believe that.
I was
energy.
there. I experienced it. And the drums, and it gets more intense, and they're more intense. They just grind, and they're harder and harder, and they got smiles on their face, because they start off gentle, and then they go on like they're making love, and they don't even do different movements. They just do one movement only, and they're in that zone. And at the end of it, you're like, whoa.
Wow.
Everybody just stands up and gives it an ovation. All they did was one movement, and they're grinding on each other, and they're not even touching.
That's amazing.
You see that power?
Yeah.
You see that power? And I asked the main dance, because when I'm experiencing it, I said, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah.
Because I want to know, what are you doing? What's the inner work that you're doing? And all you're doing, I said, where are you moving from? He said, I'm not moving from my hips. My hips are moving from my solar plexus. That's what's moving my whole hips to make them grind.
Wow.
And that's what he told me. That's what he told me. So that's what I'm doing.
Woo. That is powerful. Yeah, we are some powerful beings.
Yes, we are.
Oh, man, this is what's going on. This is what the Europeans say, don't be. I'm outlawing it.
Yeah. They don't want
it's too much.
Yeah.
Too much power, too much energy. And that's
too much
why
power.
they have a whole chapter in the Bible.
Trees may just fall off. Y'all do that.
Keeping the women from having sex in house is sinful.
Keeping the women.
Whole book of Corinthians.
Disrespecting the sexual energy, putting chastity belts on it, putting, even in Africa, they was disrespecting it, cutting on. That's why in the mess we in today, because of circumcisions and cutting off the clitoris and all that shit, and sewing up the yoni and all that craziness that we was doing, disrespecting the feminine. And the Creator said, y'all gonna mess up? Oh, I'm gonna bring you the real mess up, and out of that negative boom come out that albino child, and then that white man is created, and then he come back to destroy you.
Yeah.
Because you destroyed yourself.
That's
and your first destruction was the destruction of the woman, because the woman was the first slave. Okay, you go to most African tribes right now today, who's doing most of the work is the woman.
Yeah.
I saw a picture where a man was walking with a stick, and the woman had 9 bags or 9 things on top of her head and was carrying things in her hand.
And probably the baby.
And what did he have?
And the baby's on the back, and all he's doing is walking with a stick.
See?
This is how many
woman doing all the goddamn.
That shit going on now. You got women. That's how women are dying of heart disease.
Disrespect of the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And you fall, and when the woman falls, the tribe falls. When the tribe falls, the other tribes fall. When a whole lot of tribes fall, the whole nation falls.
That's true. That's
true. Because when the woman falls, man must fall.
Mm-hmm.
Man must fall. Because she is the reflection of the man, just like the man is the reflection of the woman. Just like when the man falls, the woman falls. That's why we got to rise together. We cannot do this by ourselves. And you got a society that's trying to separate you, and then trying to create an imaginary woman through robots.
Oh my gosh.
An imaginary woman by man creating, becoming a woman. Right now, today, they set it up where a man will be able to incubate a baby artificially and have a baby.
I know.
That's what they're working on now.
I was telling somebody that today. I was like, yeah, they're talking about taking the the uterus, putting the baby in and implanting the uterus in the inside of a man.
Uterus is coming from. Are we not getting a lot of missing Black women around the world?
Right. And also because a lot of women are having hysterectomy. That is on the rise. I know so many women that have had hysterectomies, and it's like alarming.
Yes.
Because the doctors are telling
and what did they tell you? What did they tell you? These came up in my language. Because I'm going to get mad now.
Yeah.
What did they tell you? They programmed you in the Bible and with the Immaculate Conception.
Mm-hmm.
They said, didn't know dick enter that pussy. It was a spirit that entered them and didn't need no dick and then the baby happened. What are they saying? That means the woman don't need no dick.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because the only thing that's going, the only way the baby gonna come out that yoni is something. There's an ejaculation that goes in, and if it ain't no man, no need, then we get rid of the man, and all we got is the woman, right? And then now what's happening is the man is becoming the woman.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, the man is becoming the woman like that. And then now they got a new word for you called cisgender that the LGBTQ community that created for hetero people. The cisgender and the cis. I said that's gonna be short for and later for hetero men before it's over with, and you gonna be the hetero man gonna be the sissy.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's
they gonna be normalized. This is normal, and you abnormal.
Yeah,
a hetero
right.
Man.
Yeah.
Baby. Stacy and Hope, we gonna have the last of the hetero. The hetero Hekins is what I call it.
Yeah, I believe
the
it.
Hetero Hekins, the last of the hetero Hekins.
I mean, you think, and I mean, I think about my son's 9, and I think about when he gets older, you know, and he's meeting a woman, and it's like, I'm gonna want a full background check because you just don't know these days. And then you got the states that's saying you don't have to put gender on the birth certificate, and it's just crazy.
And you can Photoshop some baby pictures. I want to see a picture of you coming out though. Whoa.
Right.
I want to see when the doctor held you up, or the nurse, or the baby. You had the baby. I want to see a picture when you pulled up. What was she?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
They could, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, I when I think about it, I don't know what they were. I don't know. They got these things so good down there, you don't know what it is.
I know. They do. They said they're going over to Philippines, Thailand. I think Thailand or Taiwan is doing them the best.
You don't know what you was in.
Woo.
All right. So you got to. They trying to normalize this stuff. I'm telling you, and the woman is the one that has all of the magic. Mm-hmm. I mean, the woman is like, even in sexuality, the woman is like the socket. The man is the plug. Mm-hmm. Which one is connected to the energy?
The socket.
The socket. Mm-hmm. You got to put that plug in that socket. You got to put that dick in that yoni. Mm-hmm. You got that yoni is the one that's connected to the universe.
Right. Come on now.
You're riding her orgasm.
Okay.
See, she's going into orgasm. You're riding her orgasm. That's what ejaculation control is about. So she can have orgasm after orgasm. You can ride an orgasm, and from her healing, you're catching the healing.
There you go. Tell them.
You see? So her orgasms for her is for you as a man.
Right.
It ain't about slam, bam, thank you, man, because you ain't getting the healing. You're getting a relaxed release, but you're not getting no healing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You can only get the healing when she goes through cycles of orgasm. Because the orgasm is jumping on you. Because she's the what? The socket, and you're the plug.
Right.
And the light can't come on unless that plug go on that socket.
Yeah. That's true. Woo. Well, this was whew.
All right, I'm gonna end this.
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you, we can go on and on. We love when you.
I'm gonna end this because I done already gave up $1,000 worth of information.
Okay, y'all gonna have to call Darryl Mooney for the rest.
But
Okay.
I'm giving that to you because I had somebody, and I want to tell this audience that because this is truly incredible.
Mm-hmm.
We did a show. I think it was a year, 2 years ago. I don't know how long ago it was. I did a guest spot on the Goddess Lounge show, and we talked about sexuality. And a brother had been tracking me down for a year, and he caught me on Twitter. Is where he reached out to me, and we did a $500 session for 3 hours where I taught him ejaculation control, because I had to take him through steps from relaxation to breathing to the muscles to the movements, had it step by step, and then put it all together, right? So to give them the foundation, because once you have the foundation and the information, you can read any Tantra book, any Taoist book, and now you understand what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't, you read techniques, you got to experience the techniques. You got to have somebody that shows you and tells you the techniques so you understand what they're talking about in the book. Because if you're just going by the book, you can hurt yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you got to know what they're doing. You got to go to a workshop. Somebody got to show. Somebody's got to teach you. Because remember, this information that was coming down through the emperors in ancient Kemet and ancient with the pharaohs and ancient China. The black girl is the one that was teaching the emperors. You had the yellow girl, the white girl, and the black girl. But the black girl, who was the African sister, was the one that was teaching the emperors the sciences of love and war. And within the sciences of love comes sexuality, right? She was a Huri. The Huris are from Kemet, who were the ancient temple dancers of Egypt, right? Of Kemet, the ancient temple dancers who the Europeans came over and said, these are the most beautiful of the women in the world. And they were women dancers and the women of the arts, masters of the art, masters of seduction, masters of song, masters of healing, and masters of commerce. That means they were also masters of business, and they would travel the world. Well, one ended up as the dark girl in the ancient China, the yellow girl, the dark girl, and the white girl. And she's the one that taught the emperor, and the first emperors of China were black anyway. So she's the one that taught the emperors the sacred science of love and war. So therefore in love comes the science of sexuality. And so that spot that I told you with the 3 fingers earlier,
the perineum,
that was called the $1 million gold spot. Not $1 million spot, but it morphed into the $1 million spot. First it was called the million gold spot, the million pieces of gold spot. They would pay millions of dollars. The emperor would pay the dark girl and the Taoist priest millions of dollars of gold to learn the science of sexuality. So what I'm telling you, when I tell you $500, that's nothing to what the emperors was paying for it. Because the emperors, they was wondering why the emperors were so full of light and shine and looked like they was walking around with a halo on their head. And that was coming from that, and they wouldn't teach the common people the science. They kept it to themselves.
Right.
And then in the information that we're getting today, they opened up the door to give the information to the public so the public can be empowered by the secret sexual sciences. And now it's out there today. So this energy, people need to be thankful for this information because it's science that was not, I repeat, that was not accessible to the common people.
Wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call me, my phone number is 213-386-5885. 357-0970, 213-357-0970. My Facebook page is Darryl Mooney. You can inbox me. That's Daryl Mooney, Mooney. Darryl Mooney. If you want to be more private, you can email me at Mooney, Mooney, star, STAR, at hotmail.com. Mooney star at hotmail.com. Connect with me, and I'm going to set your sexual energy free.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Woo!
Round of applause.
This is our Kung Fu King. This is the Kung Fu King.
All right.
Zaddy.
Yes.
I'm the Kung. Dwayne's the king. I'm the Kung.
You're the Kung. Dwayne's the king. You're the Kung. Well, as always, it has been a pleasure.
All right, ladies. Oh, I want to invite y'all too. I want to invite you with my business. I'm going to send to you guys also, everybody. We're doing a free mind mastery because that's my business, y'all. I also teach people to get their credit together, to get business funding, to get financed by the banks, so they can learn to finance their own dreams and vision.
Yes.
I'm learning to teach them to get financed by the banks where they can finance their dreams and vision. Financed by the banks where they can finance their dreams and vision. And you treat your bank like a business and get money every 6 months. Every 6 months from the banks and get finance your dreams and vision. I want to invite you. We're doing my company, Black-owned company, is doing a mind mastery classes for 90 days. Starting tomorrow, we do our pre-class that's 2 hours, so we can get everybody together, get them the manuals. Everything's free. Get them the manuals. Then Monday through Friday for 90 days. Monday through Fridays at 6 a.m. Pacific time, Central time, 8 a.m. East Coast time, 9 a.m. every morning for an hour. 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. We are doing for 1 hour. We're educating on these classes. And after 90 days, you'll be wealth mind empowered because we have found there's investing, there's businesses, there's all this opportunity out there. But if you don't have the right mindset, that you won't take advantage of it. And we're programming a mindset of job, J-O-B, just over broke.
Yes.
And we want to be programmed into job, J-O-B, just over billionaire.
Yes.
Just over billionaire.
Yes.
Just over billionaire.
Just over
So we want to
billionaire,
take
yes.
our minds to the highest level and highest capacity, the way gods and goddesses think, because we think unlimited. So there's $16 trillion that rotate this planet every day. All we got to do is reach out there to that unlimited money and grab as much as we can, because we can't grab. We can never grab our share. There's always more. It's unlimited. Don't ever let anybody make you think that money is limited. It's more and more. If they need more, they'll make more. If they need more, they'll make more. If you can't run out of diamonds, you can't run out of gold, because the earth itself will create more.
That's
You
right.
know me? The earth itself will create more. You can never run out of prosperity.
That's
But
right.
what you can do is like two rivers. You either go on that river that's going down to poverty, or you can get on that river that's going to prosperity. And you have a choice which river you want to jump on. And what we do is teach you and train you to think and to develop a prosperous mind, a wealth mind, so you can go out here and get all the money you can stand and even more, and finance your dreams and vision. Then you can do Tantra in the penthouse instead of the basement.
There we go. Okay. Come on now. Y'all better listen to. Well, thank you so much,
So
Darryl.
get with me, y'all.
Get with Darryl Mooney.
I'm the dude.
We stamp. I stamp Darryl Mooney. He is that dude. He is not lying. Your credit will improve. You will be getting credit. You'll be getting credit cards in the mail. You'll be getting what's those things? The loan.
We have finance. We have finance. Millions of dollars, and 98% of Black businesses around the country. And check this out. This year, now this is heavy, and nobody in America is doing this. We'll be doing international financing, where you'll be having credit cards from banks in Asia, credit cards from banks in Europe. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got international financing. That's what we're going with it. So we're gonna take this thing out because there's so much money out here. We just got to get in the right vibration. The right vibe, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, attraction, we talk about the law of attraction, but you cannot attract anything if you're not vibrating it.
Yeah.
So we teach you how to vibrate. And we got Black folks, we got a lot of folks talking about vibration, attraction. But they don't know how to cultivate it.
Right. Everybody's been jumping on the bandwagon.
They may be able to manifest, okay, I paid my rent, okay, I paid a bill, but I'm talking about manifesting apartment buildings, manifesting owning your own islands, manifesting traveling around the world when you want to.
That's right. Manifesting for the next generation. Okay.
Manifesting for 300 years deep.
Right.
When you teach them when they're in the womb, you're teaching them about, when they jump out geniuses ready to make his money.
There you go. That's what we cultivating over here. Okay.
Because money is not the root of all evil. Money is the root of all good. You know why? Because we're going to do good things with it.
That's right. Amen. Ashe.
Ashe.
If they ashe. Okay. Yes.
Right.
Thank you,
You know what the word for the Yoruba word for prosperity is?
What?
Aye.
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 Aye. Ashe.
Aye. Ashe. Aye.
You can do that when you're in Tantra positions too.
Okay.
Aye. Ashe.
Aye. Ashe.
Aye. Create that prosperity. Aye. Ashe.
Aye.
And you know, owo means money. Now in America, owo is mean is a negative. Woe is me.
Right.
But in Africa, woe is me mean I got some money.
That's it. Depending on where you at.
Yeah. What energy you gonna put to it?
How to power the word.
It's so powerful.
When you put the right mindset on it. Oh my God.
On it.
Woo.
All right, Goddess Lounge.
All right.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
Bye, Darryl.
Bye, Darryl.
Thank you so much.
Darryl Kung Zaddy.
May you all be blessed and highly pleasant. Thank you.
He said blessed.
Thank you. Ashe. Ashe Kung. Till next time.
All
right. Bye.
Love you, Darryl. He said highly pleasure.
All right. I know, highly pleasant. Yes. And we received that.
Yes, we do. Woo. I need some high pleasure.
This has definitely been a hot night here at the Goddess Lounge.
Please check out the replay because
check out the replay.
So much knowledge.
If y'all caught on late, this is something you want to get your glass of wine. You see, we got and I had a little glass of wine,
some tea,
and just sit back and just listen right on your tea and
put your
headphones in. Have a little notepad. Just scribble down some stuff.
Some meditation music.
Yeah,
he's just so
Darryl,
such a high vibration.
He is, and he took us on a journey tonight.
Absolutely.
We love the Mooney twins. Anytime they're here, they break things down into simple terms. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
When you're teaching other people, you don't have to act like you're better than other people. And, use all these big words and nobody knows what the hell you're talking about. Okay.
They're really good teachers.
They're good. They're great teachers because they know about culture, different cultures. They're world traveled, they've traveled all over the world and studied different religions, and they're just a wealth of knowledge, and we love having them on the show. And I hope you guys enjoy them also. As for his business, like I said, I stamp it because it works. Your credit score will go up. You will be getting loan offers. You'll be like, oh my, so I know some people, some young goddess that was on here asked me about credit repair. So that's Darryl Mooney is who you want to get in touch with.
Yeah, I'm going to post all this for his email, his phone number, his information.
We'll post everything.
Post that for you guys so you can all get
put in
touch
I'll put in the
Darryl.
Comments too.
Yes, y'all can get in touch with Darryl. Tell him the Goddess Lounge sent you.
Tell him Goddess sent you. Beautiful one and beautiful two. He said
A and B. One
A and B. Okay.
Beautiful one. A.
Let him know. Let him know. Well, as always, we thank you all for tuning in. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Follow us on YouTube, Goddess Lounge 2020, IG, Twitter. What are we?
Twitter, we're G Lounge 2020.
G Lounge 2020.
At G Lounge 2020. On Twitter, we are Goddess Lounge 2020 on Instagram and YouTube.
And Goddess Lounge 2020 at gmail.com. If you have a question, you have a Dear Goddess letter you want us to answer online.
Yes.
Promotions, business, marketing, anything. You want us to market your business? We're here. We do it for free. Get at us now.
Yep, get at us now.
Because when we blow up.
Because we about to start.
It's about to blow up.
Get a paid
when we blow up, the price is going to go up. So right now we're averaging at least close to 200 views per video. So get at us now.
And Darryl Mooney,
it only takes one person.
How somebody came, looking for him after him being on our show.
Right.
And this was years ago.
2+ years ago. And even at our previous show, the Goddess Suite, we have way over 70,000 downloads. So we already know that the Goddess Lounge is going to be going up. Blowing up too, just like that did. So get at us now. You want your business marketing. It only takes one person to buy from you and blow up your business. So don't worry about, sometimes it's not about having a lot of followers and stuff, but we're definitely getting our views. And come on,
people
we love
watching.
Support our Black businesses, our goddesses and queens that are out there, and entrepreneurs, and even our vanilla folks. We love y'all too. We all money is green.
It is. It's all green.
But if you want to advertise your business, shoot us an email. Let us know. We maybe can work out something for you at this point in our podcast history.
Yes.
I'm Hope. I'm known on Instagram as I Am That Goddess. I'm also known as Holistic Gal. You can find me online. You can find me on here. You want to slide in my DM with a question or comment? That's cool.
I am Stacy Love on Facebook. I am Lovely Goddess 03 on Instagram, and Love Yourself Nutrition Coaching is my nutrition page. Hit me up for any holistic nutrition tips, tricks, and if you want to change your lifestyle, you want to change your eating habits, you want to improve. It's the new year. Everyone wants to get on a diet, which we don't do that. We
look at that word in diet. Die.
We do.
Don't do it. Don't say diet.
Yeah, don't say that. You want to just do.
You want to release weight.
Change your eating habits or change your lifestyle. If you want a lifestyle
you don't want to die.
Or you want to improve your health, you're trying to transition to another, let's say you want to be vegetarian or you want to be vegan or whatever, you're trying to transition, hit me up. I can help you to go through steps of transitioning your eating habits to more healthier. And then I can also enlist Holistic Gal because she know all about the all about the herbs and elixirs
and
the oils and all of that. And she just
got the black seed oil. This is selling fast, guys. That's what I'm saying. Get it us now, because when it starts to blow up, I've had 24 bottles. I've sold at least 8 bottles of this already within a week. And I have some deliveries I need to make this weekend. The black seed oil, let me tell you, people's lives are being changed. Just Google black seed oil. You'll see all the benefits of it. I don't know about them other brands, but I know about this brand, and it's one of the purest brands you are going to get. This is straight from Ethiopia, the motherland. And this is what you want. You don't want black seed oil that has been filtered with canola oil or almond oil or almond. It's just a bunch of crazy oils people will mix with, and it's not pure. So you want to make sure you're getting pure black seed oil, and you can get that from me. And if you're dealing with any type of health ailment, whether it be eczema, high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, cancer, anything like that, just hit me up, and let's get you healed. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good to give.
All right, everyone. Bye, Facebook. Bye,
we will see you
Instagram.
all later. Don't forget to share our podcast and check out our previous podcasts on YouTube, and comment, like, and share. Sharing is caring. We love y'all. And we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye. Good night. Y'all sleep well.
Night. All right.
Phones just died.
Bye, YouTube. Night.
Bye, YouTube.